Yoey Gugu asks,
Dear Simon and Martina, you guys have been on a diet, right? It looks like it's been going well for you. How did it go so well? Any tips? I must know, colon D. Sorry, it was D colon. It can't be a smiley face. The eyes are above, and like if your mouth arches like that, you're like this.
yes, we have been on a diet. How long have we been on it for now?
I think we've been on it since April.
We're kind of doing a full lifestyle change rather than just calling it a diet, because a diet usually entails like being on something for a bit.
Like a short period of time, as soon as you get your desired results, and you stop doing it. But we're trying to change the way that we eat and live altogether.
So the first thing we decided to do, and it was really tough, was cutting out all of our carbs. Now that might sound easy to do if you're living in North America. Perhaps you can order lots of cool meals that are on the menu, like carb-free choices. But in Korea, where everything is like white rice and white noodles, it's really tough.
Pretty much rice is served with almost every single meal, and every time we went to a restaurant to tell them that we don't want any rice with our meal, they would look at us like we're crazy. We'd be like, we're on a diet, we can't eat rice anymore. But they're like, well, what do you mean? Rice is healthy, you should eat the rice.
Rice is the meal. And
rice you can't eat without rice.
I'm like, I can eat this kimchi jjigae without rice. Of course, we're having this conversation in Korean, which is even more difficult to explain to somebody because, you know.
I think they'd be less surprised if we tied our hands behind our back and ate with our faces than if we just refused the rice altogether.
Maybe for people living in Korea who are born and raised Koreans, eating rice is like a normal healthy thing for them. But for us, considering we like rarely had rice in Canada,
barely ever,
rice was just like storing itself in my thighs and my ass and my like arm fat muscles. It was like, is this your arm fat? I'm gonna snuggle up. And I'm like, don't do it, rice, no. So that was our first step, cutting out the noodles and the white rice and all the delicious yummy things I like about Korea. I love noodles.
Second step was perhaps even more difficult, cut out all the crap. And we ate and drank lots and lots of crap. We would like to thank you for your really nice fan mail packages that you sent us, filled with lots of delicious crap, but we ate all of it pretty much all the time, and as a result we became a little bit rounder than usual.
Yeah, and I think the biggest problem as well is that we would be eating junk food thinking that, well, this is like a treat.
Yeah.
But then before that we had white rice, and then before that we might have had ramen as a snack. So then what did we eat all day? We had ramen, which is really junky. We had white rice, which was storing itself in my ass.
Yeah.
Then we had junk food, which was
Reese
just
peanut butter cups,
fake sugar. So like, and then you'd have like, we don't even drink pop or anything, but like if you drink orange juice, it's just sugar. So like all day long
Korean
we were eating
beer
like
also.
Sugar. And the last thing we did was try to inject a little bit of exercise into our lives, because we just film stationary and then we sit in front of the computer and we just like edit in like the stationary position. So we're not burning anything.
So in order to try to inject a little bit of exercise into our lives, we tried something called super epic dance parties, in which we pretty much play a song, stop everything that we're doing, and dance uncontrollably for 5 minutes. It doesn't necessarily have to be only dancing. We could do push-ups, jumping jacks, running on the spot. Fist pumping is very good also, especially to the beat of a song. So we try to do something along those lines to get a little bit of exercise. We don't have like a full exercise regime. We don't go to a gym or anything.
We just don't have the time, honestly.
Yeah, really.
And we keep weights beside our computers, so then when our editing program is like rendering, we'll be like, up in the gym,
just working on my fitness. He's my witness.
Hoo-wee! I enjoy our super epic dance parties when we dance to the Pon Pon Wait Pon Pon song.
I like dancing to Tiara's Ya Ya Ya.
I enjoy dancing to My Funny Honey.
I enjoy dancing to Fergalicious.
And the last thing we've done, as we were talking about how we wanted to do a lifestyle change, is that I'm replacing a lot of the stuff that I cook with. So I'm using coconut flour instead of white flour. I don't use white sugar anymore. I might use honey instead, or a different like a xylitol sourced from coconut oil, a lot of nerdy stuff you don't want to hear about.
So this has proven to help us out a bit. Like I went from 217 pounds, I'm down to 184 pounds now.
I was at 172 pounds and now I'm down to 150. And every morning I get on the scale and it goes 149.9, 150, 149.9. 150.
I grumble. So we still have a bit more that we want to get to. We still want to like tone up and firm up a bit, but we're on the right path, I think, finally.
So I'm looking to lose 5 more pounds, maybe 10 maximum, and then that's it. And then I'll be like my original weight again.
Oh yeah, baby.
Ooh. Original.
Stop doing this motion because this means something very nasty.
What? What are you talking about?
So that's it for this week's TLDR. If you have a question for next TLDR, leave your questions in the comment section below.
Or check out the questions already asked and you can thumb them up in hopes that it gets our attention. But if it doesn't get our attention, we might choose something else anyways.
And don't forget to subscribe for more TLDRs, where we talk about more stuff about our lives in Korea.
Take it away, Humors. Oh, she's a shriek.
Sleeping kitten. Look at how calm she is now. Before she used to run around and cause havoc. Now she's making sleep.
She was asleep in my lap the whole time. My chubby warm kimbap lap.